Out to the Grand Canyon for senior night. The Napoleon Wildcats hosting the Bowling Green Bobcats. Tie ball game after one in the second. Sophie Chips drills it from deep, puts the home team on top with back-to-back triples. The next possession, the Bobcats, Jamie Sayin drives baseline and gets the runner to go. And the Bobcats aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Still in the second, Ella Tassler with the rebound and the putback extends the Wildcats' lead out to double digits. In the second half, the Bobcats with the steal from Mason Dean Sheely, and she takes it the other way, goes coast to coast and lays it in at the other end. But it's just too much Napoleon down the stretch. The Wildcats defend their home court with a 57-40 victory.
We want to live up to those expectations, so we just have to take one game at a time and play with everything we've got, every game, put in every effort we've got, and play as a team, as one. You know, we didn't have as many girls wanting to score and stuff, and now, as you can see, we have a lot of girls that are willing to want to score and be more aggressive out there and stuff, so yeah.
Greg Franke and Corey Slovak join us from the Grand Canyon.
It was senior night here at Napoleon, a very close game. Into the fourth quarter, Bowling Green could have made it a one-possession game a couple of times, but then finally Napoleon really started lighting it up from the outside. Bowling Green never was able to do that, and it ended up being the 17-point margin at the end.
You were kind of on it all night with the outside shooting discrepancy. Napoleon ends up with 10 three-pointers. BG has 0. Making up those 30 points was really hard for BG. They were right there at the end of the third quarter, but just kind of ran out of gas the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they got a lot of good inside looks in the first quarter, but then Napoleon got on to the idea that if they can't hit from the outside, we're going to pack it in inside, and they didn't get any more of those looks.
A couple little defensive adjustments, took away some backdoor cuts, kind of packed in their defense to take away dribble drives, and sure enough, Bowling Green had a lot of trouble that fourth quarter getting to the free throw line and scoring, period.
Sophie Chips, the leader for Napoleon, who's a starter on that state championship team, she got into some foul trouble, but the rest of the team really picked her up, especially Michaela Cruz, who hit for 18 points. Chips also had 18. Michaela Cruz, a sophomore, that's her high game. And I think it was really kind of a coming-out game for Napoleon winning as a team of young players.
Sure was. They had a lot of complimentary scoring tonight. And I give credit to both Cruz and Chips because not only were they the scoring leaders, but they were also the primary ball handlers. So to have to get their team into an offense and be the scorers, they did a real nice job of doing both those things well.
They're 5-8 in the NLL. It doesn't look like they're on track to win a state championship again this year, but this team's going to be heard from by the time these young players are through. Napoleon with a good win over Bowling Green tonight.